but it's certainly popular. Some people would argue we're superior because we went to the moon, but they explored all the ocean floor that's still unexplored largely by us, long before we ever knew. So they like this fishing ground a lot. They're not always here. They spent a couple weeks actually not far from where you guys were. I think they were up in Tofino not long before the calf was born. And we didn't have them at all, so we were looking at other species like humpback whales for that whole week. So they'll come up the west coast of the island. They'll go all the way up to the mouth of the Fraser River near Vancouver. They'll go down to Puget Sound near Seattle. But whatever they do, they usually travel at least 100 kilometers every day. At least. Imagine being 101 years old doing that every day. And leading your pod and making every decision on behalf. She decides where they go, when they rest, when they mate. There's another female in J-Pod, we call her Spiden, and she's about 79 years old. But she never had any of her own kids. She was, another breach, eh? She was infertile, so she actually adopted a member of L-Pod, and he hangs out with J-Pod all the time. Oh, doubling up the breaching every time now, eh?
Training.
A lot of people wonder, why do they breach? They do it for fun. I would do it if I was a killer whale. But another reason might be because they need to scratch and itch, because they don't have hands to scratch with, and slapping their body on the water will help relieve it. But I've seen some pretty well choreographed breaches. I mean, so I've seen two come up at the same time and twist their bodies in perfect synchronicity back into the water. Tell me that doesn't look like fun.
Oh, yeah.
Looks better on the water.
It seems to me that only a couple of species do that in the cetacean world. One would be humpback whales, and they weigh up to 36 tons. So seeing a humpback whale breach is quite the sight. What killer whales have in common with humpbacks and us would be what we call spindle cells. These cells in our brains basically are associated with our emotions. And for a long time, scientists argued that attaching emotions to animals is wrong. That's something, a quality that only belongs to humans. The killer whales, humpback whales, have tenfold the amount of spindle cells in their brains that we do. So they're probably capable of feeling things that we couldn't even fathom. I mean, jump really high, like surprisingly high. Like I've seen them catch about 25, 36 4 breaches. You know, some people come out 3 or 4 times, they don't even see whales. It's kind of luck of the draw. We do have a 90% success rate during this time of year. It'll last until about November. But as I said, just the other day we had a no whale. We didn't take a baby.